Welcome to Value in Yapping in the fourth episode. So, Value in Yapping is a monologue session that I share about what I thought in English for 5 until 10 minutes for my practice to learn speaking in English. So, in this session, I want to share about adaptability with reality. Anjay. So, for the context, I'm in 26 years old right now, and then I'm not the expert in life. As you know, like I'm a child in 26 years old, but for the topic adapt with reality is I think very 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 interesting because I'm quite perasa I'm quite a sense person, and then so this topic came from first in my head, and then second one in real life. So for my head, it came from like the reality is like, what if maybe I have a kid that have an autism condition or disability or defable or anything that have dysfunction. What if my parents are gone? And then what if I birth from the very low condition or poor condition? Because right now, alhamdulillah, I'm in a good condition for my parents. And then the reality, and then from the reality, in every single day I use motorcycle, and then I saw a lot of reality check, like maybe there is a kid and mom sleep in the road, literally in the road every single night. And then second one, there is a disability person that sold bayek. It's like crack in Indonesia, and he has a dysfunction in one leg. It's like pincang, and he still sell their cracker from 2014 until right now. And then the third one is like I saw a lot of older people is around like maybe 60 or 70 years old, still doing work by provide tumpangan like beca, and I can calculate that every single day. I think it's not enough for them. And then from there, like I just realized, what if those kind of things it's all happened to me? Actually, I had share it with my crush, and then at that time she doesn't have an answer for that, not because she can't handle it, but in their condition, at that condition, she don't have capability to answer it. Like maybe in the bad condition or bad mood condition, I don't know. But I think that question is I will share to my partner when we head up towards the serious condition, because whatever we can be together or not, it can be happen maybe in another way, maybe or in another terms, but the most important things is like the adaptability skills. I know it's only the imagine, not the reality, but if it happen in the reality, how we can tackle it if we don't have capability to answer in the imagination, right? So I think it is very important. Maybe we are in school or maybe continue to university level, or maybe there's a person or maybe our friends that don't get a job. It's combination from what they can control and they can't control, because job seeking is a hard process, and then there is a gut hands on there. Yep, I also like heard quotes from Mike Tyson like everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And whenever we are very prepared in business, life, or relationship, I think there is always something that can't happen align with our plan. So the solution is not like hate with the reality, or maybe menyalahkan Tuhan. It's more like how we can adapt with them, how we tackle about this reality, how it can be beneficial for us. So like we are if we are in boxing, it's almost uh, it's almost impossible if you are not catch punch in your mouth, right? So similar in life, maybe you have a plan to going to some places, but there is a rain happen and then you doesn't have an umbrella. So the solution is not like hate with the God or hate with the rain that happen when you are in the trip, but we can solve by buying an umbrella, or maybe adaptation with the schedule trip in another day. Because I also believe in the other situation or maybe other point of view. It's part of God to save us from the something hazard. Like maybe if you are continue your trip when rain happen, there is a avalanche in the places, or maybe there's I don't know, something hazard happen to you or the places itself. So from there, I think we can try to sharpen our adaptability, and then from there it's quite interesting because there is maybe all of them like something that happen to you with the first timer, and then we try to adapt with the how we can solve this problem. Like, you are an explorer actually, and then you are like a treasure hunter. There is a snake in your neck, and then maybe this is your first timer, and then so the solution is like you try to fight with the snake, or maybe you can leave her alone or leave he alone. Yep, that's enough for this episode. Thank you and see you on another episode.